I don't really want to make this video, but I'm going to make it because I'm pissed off. I'm just so sick of this shit. I mean, Heroin Church says, okay, yeah, I'm not going to make any more videos too in Mendham, but yeah, he'll talk about me all the fuck he wants and do these cheap, shitty paraphrases. So yeah, I watched whatever 5 minutes of this stupid video about Long Cat response video that has all this other Africa and China and India in it, but it doesn't, you know, it must be at the very end. So anyway, I'm going to play this shit, and it just, yeah, it's just shit. It's a video full of shit.
I would say that my reaction is,
Yeah, incredibly articulate, thanks.
I guess I was really, I don't know how to explain this.
Great, you shouldn't hit the button then.
I want to be an antinatalist in a way that can...
In a way that has absolutely nothing to do with the subject. You want to be an antinatalist, you want to be a population controlist or something, okay? You don't want to have... You're not an antinatalist, so just shut the fuck up.
Also maintain a level of mental health and stability.
Oh, whatever. I mean, this argument that you can't have a philosophical idea, oh, it shatters me. I mean, this is the kind of bullshit that the fucking theists make this argument. Oh, we can't not believe in God because it's just too troubling, too disturbing an idea. I mean, this is just bullshit. It's either the truth or it's not the fucking truth. Shit.
And, you know, when I know some people say, okay, well, why don't you just put YouTube down?
Yeah, why don't you just do YouTube with this whiny bullshit about your personal life? Why don't you just make a Heroin Church personal, okay? Or whatever, you change your name to something else, okay? And there's a ton of little whiny shit fucks on the fucking internet talking about their personal life and how, you know, their oatmeal was the wrong fucking temperature this morning. Do that. Do your Goldilocks bullshit some fucking place else.
Or don't make videos, or, you know, they say whatever. You know, it doesn't matter if I do that, because these kind of thoughts swim around in my head constantly. I'm not...
Yeah, swim around, all this swimming shit, that's right. Well, when you figure out where the hell you're going, okay, and you're not doing the around thing anymore, and you're actually got it figured out, then maybe you should open your mouth on these philosophical subjects. But until then, maybe you should just listen.
The type of person who stops thinking. I'm one of the types...
Yeah, well, nobody's telling you to stop thinking. What they're telling you to do is to stop every 60 fucking seconds recontextualizing your goddamn philosophy. Because it's goddamn irritating.
People that continues thinking all the time. And, you know, to carry around a mirror model of in Mendham's brain... Which is what
Yeah, no, you're not even anything close to me, and we've already established that, all right, weeks ago. All right? I have nothing but vomit to throw at nihilism. I have nothing to say to your selfish, whiny bullshit, your nonsense about how I'm more important, when I've expressed in my videos that, yeah, you could feed me to the fucking goddamn maggots if I could get my political agenda accomplished. That's right, I could spend an eternity in motherfucking hell to get it goddamn accomplished. I don't give a fuck what happens to me. So unlike you, I'm not a selfish, whining asshole on the internet keeps complaining that philosophy is too difficult because it hurts too much. Fuck you.
Was doing for when I was, you know, 100, as you stated, 100% in Mendham speak.
Yeah, right. And Mendham has already contextualized that I had a paranoia about even associating with you again because you are this kind of frivolous asshole who will just sit there one day say one thing, the next day say exactly the fucking opposite. You're just so fucking incredibly useless as a human fucking being.
It just didn't feel...
Well, as a political human being, let us argue.
It didn't feel maintainable. It didn't feel... Yeah, it didn't feel like something I could carry indefinitely if I was going to last.
Oh, well, whatever this means. This is just so stupid. Oh, I can't face the implications of unintelligent design. Well, I'm sorry for you then. Okay, be like the rest of the jackasses. All right, fuck the truth. Okay, rape it. All right, and feel all happy about yourself because eventually you'll be dead and your victims won't have anybody to curse because you'll be dead. Fuck you.
Emotionally, mentally, whatever. And I've been accused of being weak, being called weak, other things like that. I just thought I was a lot like Gary, but I'm not. I'm different. And,
Duh.
a lot of philosophy is personal.
Yeah, well, this is just nonsense. A lot of philosophy is personal. Well, what's the fucking point then? I mean, no, it isn't. It shouldn't be. You should try to make it as impersonal as possible. That's the whole fucking point, is to make it impersonal, to make it about the reality. Alright? Yeah, your own personal experience can be testimony to the truth. Alright? But it can't own the truth, and you're letting it own the fucking truth.
And yes, you can make statements about the world, and those statements can indeed be objective. But, you've got to be careful because you don't want to get into something that is repetitive and
Oh, whatever that means. What the fuck does that mean? Oh, the repetitive truth. I don't know.
non-constructive.
Constructive to what again? If your goal is to find and articulate, okay, to find a truth and then come up with some sort of argument defending it that's effective. What else is there, shithead? No, that's right, nothing else.
Which I think that this antinatalism thing can be.
This antinatalism thing. You think we want to associate, you think we want as part of our membership somebody who calls us a thing? Fuck you.
Now Gary said that even if he can convince one person not to procreate,
this is why I made the video, okay? It's this kind of shit, alright? Because this paraphrasing of what Gary believes through, well, Gary once said, or he said, this is the one sentence I'll take, or this is how I interpret his argument. Fuck that shit.
Then he feels like he's made a victory. But I would ask him how much suffering has he generated within himself.
Oh, again, who the fuck cares? Really, realistically, ALS. Ooh, I had to make a very difficult video. Yeah, right. Okay, I prevent one person from having a baby. Theoretically, that's half of an Adam and Eve couple. That means it could be millions of people I've prevented. Alright, so, yeah, all win, asshole. Okay, really. I can't lose walking in this direction. There's no way to lose walking in this direction. Alright, you want to just stop and sit down and eat mushrooms? Go the fuck ahead. I'm saying I can't lose walking in this direction.
And towards others in the process of eliminating that one person's baby. What if that...
Yeah, towards others, whatever that means. Now he's going to say something so, again, idiotic to the cause.
Baby grows up and doesn't suffer at all. How's he?
Yeah, okay, so that's a rational comment to make. That's a rational... Doesn't suffer at all. Alright, you've made videos pointing out that nobody accomplishes that. And by Bennettarian understanding, this isn't about Sisyphus pushing a boulder up a hill. It's about Sisyphus climbing out of a fucking sinkhole. That's what it's really about, right? I mean, even the people who are winning are not winning. Alright, if you're sitting on your yacht and there's women in bikinis and you're, using up a bunch of oil and fuel and you've exploited the Chinese and you've stolen all your workers' money and you've gone out, you're not winning, are you? Because the blood that your life is made out of is not win, it's lose, because all these other things matter and you still don't get that part, you nihilist, scummy, fucking selfish piece of shit. I mean, why should I make a distinction between you and Hannibal the Cannibal Barbera? Who doesn't believe in any ethics? You only believe anything's important while you're alive. As long as you're alive, everything's important. And as soon as you're dead, then everything's okay. Fuckwit.
Down the amount of suffering. Or has he increased it so much within himself and the people he interacts with that it completely negates any...
Yeah. Well, most of the people I interact with, okay, are either philosophically on my side or not philosophically on my side. I would like to, as in the old movie, it's my job to, what's the word the guy used? Something the comfortable, afflict the comfortable and comfort the afflicted. Okay, that's my job. I want to be a thorn in the side of the shitheads. Okay, and most of the people who associate with me are unlike you. Okay, there's not too many you examples, are there? Are there a whole bunch of people who feel like they've been poor old brutalized by Gary? No, I don't think so, asshole. You're the one who contrived that crap in your head. You went over to Gray Tex's house, drank some of his fucking liquorized Kool-Aid, some of his Michael Jackson Kool-Aid, and you went on a little tirade, butt shit. All right? And I fought the fuck back, and that's all that fucking happened, douchebag.
That he's made. These are the types of things that you can't ignore.
Yeah, you can ignore them because they're stupid, idiotic arguments. Well, what if nobody suffers? I'm supposed to take you seriously when you say shit like that?
Because they are there in reality. Reality is ever present.
Well, whatever that means, it sounds like a Mattism. What the fuck do I do with that? Reality is ever present. Blah, blah, blah. What the fuck does that mean, you stupid shit? What does it mean? How do I contextualize that with 4 billion years of life evolving? Exactly. Yeah. No. Sorry. No sale.
In the now. And as much as you want to say that the future is all that matters...
Well, guess what? I'm sorry. The argument isn't that it's all that matters, but it's so preposterously bigger than you are. Okay, you're one member of the family. Let's say you have 100 children, and you're fighting the Terminator, right? The Terminator's coming to get you, right? And so you're fighting the Terminator. Well, the point is you're not worried about you, okay? You want to kill the Terminator because the fucking Terminator's going to go after those 100. All right? That's where the value is going to be to you. You're going to realize that. You're going to know that. And all you have to do is extend your little imagination a little bit away from your own genetic code, away from your own little ego, and understand that all the children are worthy of that protection. Every single one of them is worthy of that protection. All right? So then your mission statement's really, really big. Okay? The stakes are really, really high. Millions tortured and ruined, or you get tortured and ruined. The math is just too fucking simple.
You're overestimating your ability to control the future.
Well, whatever. Says you. Says you. What is that? That doesn't mean a goddamn thing. You're overestimating your ability to influence people or make an argument or... Well, fuck you. There's no evidence that I'm overestimating. There's no fucking evidence that there's any possibility of that. When you look at what's happened in human history, the strange and bizarre circumstances that have downfalled the mighty, okay, and risen the weak and the meek. So fuck you and that nothing argument.
Think about all the variables, be honest with yourself, and consider all of them.
Oh yeah, and consider them in the context of what's my fucking burden here. All right. Does the Terminator have me by the balls, and is he gonna shove them down my throat or something? No. I'm gonna have to make an argument on the internet. Oh my God, what a horrible burden! I'm gonna have to talk about reality on the internet. I mean, this is so fucking idiotic. Oh, what a burden! I'm gonna actually have to think about the truth so I can articulate an argument in defense of it. Oh, gee, I can't possibly do that.
And then assess your behavior from there.
Yeah, I don't have any fucking problem with my behavior, jackass. I don't make apologies and I don't fucking take down videos because what I say, I intend to say 99.99% of the time. Unlike jackasses like you. Sloppy, reckless, cruel, malicious assholes like you.
Is what I've done. Now, I will also concede that much of the interaction between myself and Gary was to just explain, he made the first move when he...
Oh, no, liar. I didn't make any move against you. I didn't say a fucking thing against you. I didn't do a goddamn thing against you. You made a video insulting me and every other anti-natalist on the internet. You called us a fucking cult. You called me a bully and a manipulator. Okay, and then you slaughtered basic philosophical concepts that are just rudimentary to anti-natalism. What the fuck? It doesn't matter because it's the only thing that matters is my life and how I feel, and when I'm dead, I'm dead. So fuck the animals, fuck the other suicidal people, fuck the future victims, fuck everybody. It's about me. Fuck you.
Did the piece, the fake out to the faker video, I reserve the right to make videos on whatever.
Yeah, you can make a video whatever the fuck you want. I'm just saying with every fucking video, my contempt for your little weaselly fucking existence is just growing and growing. Alright? You're a bigger enemy to my fucking goddamn causes than Greytex or Hannibal Barbera or To Be Serious or Pyro or any of these goddamn people. You're a fucking trash-talking, inconsistent, erratic, fucking useless pile of shit.
Topic I want, and I reserve the right to explore whatever ideas I want.
Yeah, and I reserve the right to point out that you're a little whiny jackass on the internet, a motherfucking troll.
On my channel. I'm not going to be bullied by that guy.
You're the fucking bully, you little shit. Alright, but you don't have any real integrity in your fight. You're just a little trash-talking fucking weasel.
I'm not going to be bullied by him into saying what he wants me to say.
Yeah, I don't want you to say a motherfucking thing, okay? I really don't. Alright? I haven't obliged you to say anything. What I've obliged is a little bit of fucking consistency. And a little bit, backstabbing I'd rather live without, little fucker. Okay? And that's all you're about. Shit, fucking cunt, weasel, bastard fucker.
As far as I'm concerned, I make a lot of effort into my videos.
Yeah, well, as far as I'm concerned, I don't think you make any effort whatsoever. You couldn't even start this video coherently, alright? They're the shittiest fucking goddamn producers. Well, they're not the shittiest. I mean, obviously, Skyzer and some other people are a lot less coherent. But your videos suck. So do you. You've taken most of them down. They're so fucking brilliant.
I've been more active than a lot of his followers that he...
Yeah, actively inconsistent. Oh, bravo the fucko. And I don't want fucking followers. I want people who want to stand at the front line with me and charge the enemy. Okay? I don't want a fucking follower. I want an equal who has also concluded that this is a fight worth fighting, is going to fight it. Alright? I don't want some fucking asshole in the back seat driving. Fuck you.
Glorifies. And I think it's silly that he doesn't call out people like Boo Boo Tube for having kids. No, that's a sign. Oh,
we've already argued this, okay? Metamorph wrote a book on antinatalism. He had kids. Are you too stupid to think that people, their understanding of the world grows from the time they're 16 or 17 or 18? That sometimes people don't philosophically understand the truth? It takes 70 years? There's people who turn atheist when they're 90. It happens, jackass. They understand. They get some new information and change their fucking perspective. You can't understand that, you stupid weasel? They didn't have kids when they were antinatalist, you dumb shit. They had kids when they were still caught up in the Borg, when they were still drinking Greytex's Kool-Aid, you stupid shit. You tell me you're an intelligent person and you can't figure this out for your fucking self? That people's perspectives sometimes change? I mean, I'm the rare case, okay? It's a rare case that somebody utters the same rhetoric when they're 15 and when they're 50. That's rare. You stupid shit.
That issue, I'm not going to go into that, but that's just an example. I don't think making 1 or 2 videos about nihilism in relation to...
Yeah, I don't think making 1 or 2 videos about how I should be able to rape babies or, well, even your fucking eugenics shit. I mean, somebody should make a whole pile of videos about that alone. Your whole let's kill the ugly philosophy. I mean, fuck you, you stupid crazy shit. Nihilism is, I've already explained this. I shouldn't have to explain this. I don't think 1 or 2 little nihilism videos should bother anybody. It is if there is a philosophy that is exactly 180 degrees, if it is there a perfect enemy of mine, it is a fucking nihilist. Jackass. It is everything I'm fighting against. Stupid fuck.
And comfort in the fact that you know that when you die, it's a peaceful thing.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure there was lots of people in the war when they were dying, they were really comforted by the idea, okay, I'm going to die, we lose the cause, my wife gets raped by the ugly Americans, the invading armies. I mean, fuck you. Most people probably are thinking about their extended existence. They're thinking about the job left undone, the people they can't help anymore. Okay, they're worried. Imagine being the parent of somebody who's got some autism or some other kind of disease. And this has got to be very troubling when they're dying, because now they've got to face this reality that they're not going to be there anymore, that they're going to have to rely on somebody else and just hope that they're going to take care of the business and do what's right for their kid. You think that's a comforting thought, you stupid shit? And can you imagine if you actually have a philosophy where you actually understand that there's going to be billions of people in the future going through billions of just tons and tons of different circumstantial suffering, and some of it's going to be very similar to the suffering you endured, and that all of that crap is still there, all of that mess is still there to be cleaned up, and you're lived your life sort of thinking that cleaning was a good idea if you weren't a nihilist. So that's why you don't get it. I mean, you just don't get it. You think it only matters that your room is clean. You shitty piece of fucking selfish crap.
Good thing. Because that's something that antinatalists shy away from. They don't want to make it about people dying. It's actually...
Oh, please, just shut the fuck up, antinatalist. You're not an antinatalist, so you've pretty much declared it now. Antinatalists don't. So if you're going to talk about us in the them sense, all right, then quit trying to say that somehow we've done something to you. You're the one offending us, you stupid shit. You don't understand shit about life or death. You can't do either.
About prevention of the future breeding. Current people here, they don't matter as much.
Well, it's just a fact, shithead. 1 million equals more than 1. Yeah, duh.
Well, I bring it back to autonomy. Once you're here...
Yeah, whatever that means, autonomy. So everybody should be autonomous. So everybody who wants to have kids should be able to have kids. I mean, do you know how stupid you are? You fucking asshole.
It's about autonomy and...
Everybody should be able to do Frankenstein experiments. Like, why did you ever make a video on any of these subjects if you believe people have a right to trespass on other people, to impose on them their silly la-la bullshit fairy tale notions of reality? Why should they have a right to impose that belief system on another generation? I mean, there is a shitty woman out there, this newscaster. She has claws for fucking hands, and she deliberately and willfully chose to impose that on her kids.
Or you can try to prevent births, but it's equally imperative to me to consider suffering being created or generated by an individual.
Yeah, whatever. Right. Yeah, I'm just this horrid, awful, goddamn thing. I get into people's personal business. I take images of them and little hearts and this and I fuck around with their life all the time. Fuck you. You're the weasel who can't leave people alone.
Antinatalists are notorious for that within themselves and within others. You can see it.
No, you're notorious for that, shithead. And everybody can see it. People make arguments to you. They explain the circumstances. You just keep saying the same shit over and over and over and over again. Why should me being a nihilist bother you? Well, haven't I answered that 4 times now? You stupid cunt.
You mentioned the democratic thing, and the whole thing about people, the majority liking their life, is a problem in that regard. You would need...
I guess you got to eat while you're making a video. Great. How is it a problem, shithead? The philosophy is basically saying that people are deluded. Just like when they have the God delusion, they have a fake and false optimism. They think they're going to go to heaven. They think it's all okay. Well, likewise, these other assholes who say they're happy aren't accounting for the fact that they've built their life on a whole pile of suffering, that the prosperity they're existing in, they haven't even attributed to the people who suffered for them to have it. We wouldn't have what we have if we didn't exploit the fuck out of people. We wouldn't have had the progress we have. We wouldn't be living the standards of life we're living. It all comes at a fucking goddamn price, you stupid weasel.
Psychologies like my own that are healthy and rational and sound and...
Oh, please. Yeah, let's take a vote on that one. Let's see how many people, antinatalist or not, think that's the truth about your psychology. Yeah, I mean, you're about as stable as whatever, dark matter.
To a larger degree. I'm not saying that I'm completely sane, but that would be able to look at life and logically say whatever that needs to be said, right? You could, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think you've done any of that, shithead. That's right, you've changed your opinion every 13 seconds. Yeah, right. Stable.
That's not going to happen because most people, regardless of if they're suffering or ill or whatever,
oh yeah, well most people. We can do this most people thing forever, right? Most people believe the world was flat at one time. Most people believed women were cursed by God. Most people believe lots of stupid shit, and so that's really not an argument, okay? The idea is going to be that most people, when they're faced with the conversation, when they're faced with the argument, most people are going to have to sit there and pause. Their little brain is going to have to go into pause, and they're going to have to say, holy shit, I really don't have a response for that.
Still like life. They're going to vote to keep life.
Forever and ever and ever, says heroin fuckwit. Yeah, well, I think your prediction is shit.
I actually don't think that deprogramming and deconversion is a very potent or effective method, as I've tried it myself many times.
Well, who cares what you think, really? I don't, I'll admit. I don't give a rat's ass what you think.
Since I was a teenager, I tried to convince my friends that having children was wrong before YouTube, before Gary, before any of this. I've only been on YouTube for like a year. So this is long-standing in me. If you knew me, that would help you to understand. Yeah, I just don't think that you can convince people. I mean, I have friends that aren't...
Well, look, because you failed doesn't mean other people will. And the point is, if it's the truth, it's an argument that needs to be made regardless. Regardless of whether people be convinced or not. The point is that it's ethically wrong, and that it can, in my opinion, be demonstrated by some sort of logical theory that there is nothing to be accomplished here but opening the door to downside risk.
Understand and agree with a lot of what I say, but they've still went ahead and had kids in the end, years later. So it makes me think that people are just...
Yeah, maybe they just think you're an asshole and think of a rat's ass what you had to say because you were this erratic, inconsistent, flighty fuckwit. And they said, look at the mess his life is. Why the fuck would I listen to him?
And that you ultimately cannot force anyone's mind.
Well, it's not a matter of force, asshole. It's a matter of a convincing argument. It's a matter of just persuading people. I've used that word in a lot of videos. You make a persuasive argument, and you work up to that. You work to find those words. Okay, so again, you're just using these insulting rhetoric like somebody's just trying to force people to believe it. They're forcing them. That's not what they're doing, asshole. They're making arguments on the internet, and they're not committing a crime by doing that. All right, because you feel too burdened by the truth. The truth hurts your little sensibilities. No one's obliging to watch Two Women, One Cup. No one's telling you have to go watch it. Shithead.
So what's the contingency plan if that's the reality? If you deem me...
There's no contingency plan, asshole. Okay, because the human race is doomed the fuck up. Okay, it's not going anywhere. It either does the graceful exit thing or it does the disgusting exit thing, and the cockroaches win, and animals suffer for maybe another 2 or 3 million years before the final asteroid finally hits, one big enough to wipe it all out. But yeah, the game just goes on, okay? And worse than this. Not civilized like this. Uncivilized and disgusting. That's the alternative, shithead.
You realize that your efforts are futile.
Well, you can realize whatever you want. Like I said, I just don't see any point in not walking in this direction. There's nothing stopping me from walking in this direction.
Create a lot of anxiety in someone if they think that they have to save the world. I've just given up.
Well, whatever. Give up. That's fine. That's your choice. Okay, so go advocate on the internet for giving up. Just leave my name out of it, okay? Because I'm not a giver-upper. And I'm not telling you have to be a non-giver-upper, am I? Am I telling you have to be? I'm just saying I have no use for you. Just leave my name, leave my character out of your fucking arguments. Argue the argument. That's what Long Cat Guy was doing. So argue his arguments and leave my name the fuck out of your videos.
The backup plan that, just recognize your autonomy, recognize that you could take your own life whenever you wanted to.
Oh, yeah, great plan. Just a brilliant plan that that's the way to cure polio. Kill yourself.
It would be nice if society would play along with that, but yeah, I mean, that's...
Yeah, it'd be nice from your perspective. From my perspective, personally, I'd rather the suicidal would hang around and maybe punch their mother in the cunt. I mean, I think they should just hang around and at least express their opinion that life sucks. They shouldn't just kill themselves. They should first say to everybody, fuck you. This whole thing is nonsense. What the fuck am I doing in this goddamn fucking crazy zoo?
The backup plan, that's the backup comforting thought you could give yourself. People are being educated to fuck responsibly. I just heard you say that. There's a lot of things like Planned Parenthood and a lot of organizations, like Gary has even conceded, that are out there doing population control. And
completely ineffectively, because they don't do it. They do it from a moralizing argument or some other stupid argument when we have a perfectly good argument. Okay? That's why antinatalism is so important, in my opinion, is because it ties it all together. It's like an Einstein, energy theory that ties it all together. Antinatalism explains, Ephilism explains from the beginning to the end why life is fail and why you have no real business messing with it. It's dangerous.
The first world doesn't breed that much, really. So it brings back to the point that a lot of the people that are breeding are poor and living in India and Africa. And, they're not going to be persuaded by some...
Yeah, again, so you have no imagination, so you're just making this cheap, shallow argument. I've argued this. I've explained that the civilized country can show people the road. They showed them running water. They showed them lots of other things. They're wearing clothes now, you see. Americanized clothes. Look like Elvis, some of them. So come on, get real. They will copy us, and once we establish that we're going to do it the right way, then we can use our power, okay, to encourage them. Encourage, in quotes, to do it the right way.
Philosopher fuck on the internet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, again, so we're supposed to accept your fucking insults and just say, oh, fine, Heron Church threw around some more insults. Fuck you.
They don't even have literacy really there. So that's where you gotta focus your energy, not on convincing first world people.
Well, yeah, you just conceded that we can't even talk to them. So I guess that would be a stupid place to focus the energy. I mean, I guess first we focus the energy where the power is, idiot.
But really on convincing the...
I mean, he made the point in his video that all you need is a couple of celebrity endorsements and the goddamn thing has got it made. All you need is, Madonna to come out for it or something. And we're on the road.
Third world people, so you're going to have to go to Africa and do some groundwork.
Yeah, no, we'll send Madonna to do that.
Will make a difference. That's my final word to you.
Good, fuck you.
In this video. So you tell me what you think about that.
Yeah, we already just tell you to fuck off, you stupid piece of shit. You didn't argue anything with a rational argument that hasn't already been refuted about 600 times. So fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Yeah, fuck you.